Joining us at this point is Utpal Kaur, political commentator. We also have Sumit Peer, political analyst, joining us live. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, Empire Media panelist, is live with us. Professor Madhav Nalapat, editorial director of the Sunday Guardian, joins us live. Vandana Pandey, RSS supporter, is also with us on the program. In fact, quickly get in Major Mohammed Ali Shah at this point as well. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, clearly, of course, these were views that were the stray fringe. For you, how did you react to these views which were put forth at the Dharam Sansad? And, are you now pretty appreciative of the fact that this has been called out as a fringe? This has been, distanced itself from many Hindu outfits, including, of course, now, the RSS, and we've also heard, of course, from a lot of political parties condemning the recent incidents at the Dharam Sansads as well.
Uday, firstly, I was very hurt when the Dharam Sansad speeches, the hate speeches, when they went on from 17 December, 19 December 2021, and I was like, really, I wasn't shocked, but I was hurt. I was deeply pained, because I believe anybody who indulges in hate speech should be condemned and should be punished as per law, irrespective of whichever caste, creed, religion, whichever community he is from. Anyone who indulges in hate should be condemned. Now, there was a lot of concern amongst the minority community that why action is not being taking place against them, and why is, despite an FIR, why is a very soft action being taken against them at that time. So at that time, people were saying, why aren't the top leaders of the right-wing community, so to say, the Hindutva community, come and speak up against it? And right now, I think when Dr. Mohan Bhagwat has spoken against it, I think he has given a very loud and clear message, a very balanced and a very mature stand, much needed for. And having said that, I would also say one more thing. Now, it's wrong to actually generalize any particular community. Just because these fringe elements wore saffron and spoke hatred. Now, as Indians, we should not see it as the entire Hindutva community or the entire community is spewing venom and speaking hate against one particular community, against the minorities. That will be wrong. That will be painting the whole community under the same brush. It will be like saying that, just because Mohammed has a lot of Muslims, so in fact, there is 100% Muslim for that matter, so Muslims would be spreading that kind of terrorism. No, it's wrong. It is wrong at the end of the day. So I am glad that it's called out. Also, one more thing, a few months earlier, close to about 6 months earlier, last year, mid of last year, in Ghaziabad, Khwaja Iftikhar had done a book launch where Dr. Mohan Bhagwat was the chief guest, and incidentally my father was one of the guests of honor, and I was present there as well, where he did speak, where Dr. Mohan Bhagwat did speak about the Hindu-Muslim unity, and in fact he spoke a lot of sense. But unfortunately, for some reason, he once again came under flak just because he spoke about unity. And my respect for Dr. Bhagwat has gone up multifolds when he comes out and he speaks against it. In fact, a few days back, Mr. Indresh Kumar, the head of the minority wing of the RSS, he spoke against the Dharam Sansad, the hate speeches, which I really appreciated. I said, wow, that's something that needs to be called out, and that was the need of the hour. And I am very glad to see my fellow panelists over here, everyone. In fact, Professor Nalapat, my dear friend Sumit Peer, Mr. Utpal Kaur, and all of them. They give a very balanced view, and I am glad that such a thing is condemned, because there should be also a ruling that anyone who indulges in these kind of speeches should be debarred from politics, firstly. Because these people are influencers at the end of the day. They have a certain amount of following, and people do get influenced by them, people do listen to them, and when they hear them spewing venom and talking hatred, now such things, the people start following them. And what if somebody actually gets a bit strayed and gets influenced by those stupid remarks, by those fringe elements, and follows that? That's a very dangerous precedence. So I'm glad that we all are having this mature discussion over here, and we are all calling it out. But there should definitely be a law where any of these people should be disallowed to stand for any kind of elections over there. And I'm glad, Dr. Bhagwat, my respects to you, sir. And I'm glad that such a thing has been called out.
Absolutely. My thanks to our guests for joining us.